Hey, I just super quickly wanted to cover menu planning. I know we run crazy busy lives, and sometimes it's just easier to grab fast food or quick freezer meals, but we know that those are loaded with stuff that we shouldn't be eating. So, quickly, I wanted to talk about how I menu plan and some ideas on how to do this. A lot of people love to do like meatless Monday, taco Tuesdays, things like that, wings Wednesdays, whatever you want to do, soups, salads, and you have the same thing every day that week. And that's great and it works for a lot of people. You can still do super healthy versions of all of those things. So if you know that Mondays you're having pasta that has no meat in it and you're going to load it up with the veggies, then you know that. And that's awesome and you can plan for that. So that's an idea. Another idea is, sorry, I had to make notes. Oh, and some people like to do breakfast for dinner once a week. That's something you could do too. Super easy. You could do whole wheat waffles or pancakes, things like that. Okay, another thing that I think is fantastic and that we love to do. Oh, hi, Deb. You need input. Okay. Another thing we have to do is split a protein. So chicken is probably the number one protein we eat in this house. So I would put chicken in the crock pot with, say, salsa. Let that cook all day. Super quick to do, super easy. You can throw your frozen chicken in the morning with a jar of salsa, and then you could put taco spices in it, anything you wanted. But pull that out, and then your family could put that on tacos, taco shells. You could put it on a taco salad. You could also make it into taco soup. There's all sorts of things you could do. When you do that, it really helps your protein stretch further, and it stops you from having to be a short order cook. One of the things I hear so often is that people say, well, I'm cooking a healthy meal for myself, but I'm cooking something different for my family. That double standard thing needs to stop. So we need to stop making healthy food for us and something else for our families. We need to get our families on board. And so if your kids, for instance, want chicken nuggets, but obviously you're not going to be making chicken nuggets for you could make a different version of that. I actually have a healthy chicken parmesan recipe that we could turn into chicken nuggets. You could make it and put it over whole wheat pasta. I know for my family, they weren't on board with the whole wheat pasta thing right away, so I slowly started doing, like 25% whole wheat and then all white and then mixing it in, and now we're more whole wheat than we are white. Sometimes I buy white because it's cheap and I like to save money. So, but I always have whole wheat on hand and I cook whole wheat as well. So you could do so many things. You could get steak. I love steak. Steak, make that up for everybody. You guys could eat that with just a side of potatoes, whatever you want to do. That's an easy, healthy protein as well. Ground turkey is another great one. If you don't want to do ground beef, you could do ground beef. You could do meatball subs for your family. You could make healthy turkey meatballs or beef meatballs, and you could make fun turkey subs for your family. Put them on whole wheat buns with cheese. And if you're trying to eat a little lower carb, throw that, just eat those over like the zucchini noodles or things like that, or some whole wheat pasta, maybe not a bun. That's an option as well. Okay, write your menu out ahead of time and put it up somewhere in your kitchen. I kind of like my family to see it, and I have this awesome kind of whiteboard thing that I made for our menu planning. We haven't been able to find it since we moved, but it's a square frame, and I just put paper behind the glass. And then I have my friend that does vinyl lettering, write menu at the top, and then the days of the week. And then with a whiteboard marker, I can just write in what we're eating. I personally just need to plan dinners. That's where we tend to fall apart in this house. Breakfast we have down, that's not a problem. And lunch, everybody's off on their own for lunch, and I eat leftovers for lunch. Okay. So put your menu up, actually physically write it out. It really helps. Check out your freezer. What's in your freezer? So maybe don't think that this is so daunting that you have to buy fresh everything all week. Maybe your freezer is loaded with, maybe you've got frozen chicken breasts, uh, pot roast, things like that. We love to throw a roast in the crock pot with veggies. We did that the other day. It was amazing to come home to after a super long, crazy day. I was actually home all day, but I was working in my office, so I put a roast with veggies in the crock pot, and in my other crock pot, I just rolled up potatoes and in foil, stabbed them with a fork, rolled them in foil, and stuck them in the crock pot on low, and they cooked all day. So we had baked potatoes and roast and veggies. And I popped some garlic bread in for the family, and it was perfect, super easy. So love your crock pot and your rice cooker. I love my rice cooker. I cook a huge batch of rice every Sunday night, and then we use that as sides throughout the week. So that's also an option. Skinnytaste.com. I think there's a ton of websites, but Skinny Taste has a lot of healthy recipes to look at. That's my favorite to find recipes from. Careful when you're looking on Pinterest. Not everything is as healthy as you hope. Try to overlap proteins or sides or things like that. So like I said, we make a lot of rice. So plan to use rice maybe 3 days a week, or you could plan to have a stir fry. You could plan to have spring rolls. You could plan, just to have rice as a side for something. Plan ahead, but use the same things over and over again. And hello, rice is cheap. And yeah, I'm a big fan of wild rice and brown rice. My family is not. Again, that's something that I mix so that they're happier. Those are kind of my biggest takeaways. Another point that I wanted to make or reiterate was, don't be a short order cook. So we're way too busy to be making more than one meal a night for people. So plan on it. Talk to your family, find out what they like, and then alter those meals. So you're not just cooking for them. And honestly, like, how sad is it if you went and made them this big meal and you sat and ate a salad and you were sad? Don't eat a salad and be sad. Actually, salad is a great option for our family too. Always have cut up veggies on hand. I can use whatever protein we kind of had from the week, and it's super easy to throw together. Okay, I hope that helped. If you want a pre-done menu, like a PDF that you can print off for menu planning, I've got one. If you would like that, just comment below that you would like a copy of that, and I will post it as well in the blog post. Okay, guys, thanks.